Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, cousins? What is going on? Let me get started over here. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into this, okay? Hope all is well as everybody is coming in the chat, joining the live stream. I want to welcome you. If you are a first timer here, and if you are returning cousin, then welcome back, okay? I got a couple headlines that I'm going to start off with because this is the number one reason. If there ain't no other reason, this is the number one reason why you need to be doing this. Not knowing this or learning this is going to cost you, and it is costing you, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to ask before I start sharing the screen, if you would kindly go ahead and share this to your story over here on Instagram, your DM. If you would share this, grab the link and share it somewhere in somebody's messenger, text message, wherever you are able to share it. If you are viewing on YouTube and Facebook, if you can tag, invite, or share with somebody that you know, okay? What I'm offering here on this live stream may not be for you, but it could very much so be for somebody that you know, okay? And I want to start off here first to just show you guys this. Hold on, let me pull it up. I thought it was pulled up already, but it's not. All right. All right, let me make sure. All right. Let me pull it up over here real quick, and then we are ready to rock and roll. Unfortunately, I can't get none of this stuff up until I'm actually live, or I would already have it, okay? So just bear with me 1 second. All right, there we go. Let me start here first. So we are very aware of why there is an urgency. And I just have a few that I'm going to show you, but This is the number one I'm going to show you, okay? We'll start here. They ain't blasting this on mainstream media, but they are absolutely predicting another disastrous pandemic. And this is the reason why you definitely going to need to have you something when they make you sit down. Okay? While they out here doing they thing. Because they are doing their thing. They're implementing systems, um, getting rid of old systems, shall I say. But this will affect a lot of people for the simple fact that we're not ready for another pandemic. I know there's a lot of people that are not ready for another pandemic. They don't have a clue, a plan B, a plan C. They just get up and do the regular smegular things, and they think things have gone back to normal. And so, they have failed to prepare themselves accordingly. But it says bird flu feared as possible pandemic poses growing risk to people as pathogen spreads, scientists warn. You can see the date on that was April 20th, 2025, a couple weeks ago. Then they took it all the way up a notch, okay? You go to this other one. Let me make sure I'm showing it. Oh, I'm not even showing the screen. My bad, y'all. This is the number one reason why you need to have something in place. There ain't no if, ands, or but. This is absolutely going to happen. Okay? They have already have it in the making. Canada is now in their second phase of their trials for vaccines that are sprayed in the air. I'm gonna show y'all that too. Okay? But here, bird flu feared as possible pandemic poses growing risk to people as pathogens spread, scientists warn. So it's on 60 Minutes. This is not mainstream. They want people focused on, the I can't remember the black boy's name that stabbed the white boy. Um, I can't remember either of them their names, so that's why most people are familiar because they tried to make something racial behind it, which was absolutely insane. Nevertheless, they want us focusing on that. They want us focusing on the P. Diddy trial that's getting ready to come up in a couple of days. Nevertheless, they have already tore down systems and implemented new systems to prepare us for this possible pandemic, okay? It ain't so possible no more. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide. I only got a couple headlines because what I'm talking about here is just how to prepare yourself for this. The only reason I'm showing the headlines and bringing them even to your attention is because it's real, okay? Bird flu cases spiral. Let me turn this around so y'all can see too. Experts issue terrifying warning to America. Prepare for pandemic now as new virus spreads to all 50 states. This ain't mainstream media. They want people out here fighting over politics. They want people out here debating over the dumbest of things. Meanwhile, they have a whole little situation concocted. I wanted to pull this up because American City Warehouse Partner. This is what's going on right now too. Okay, this is another reason why people that are homeowners should be concerned if they became homeowners prior to what's happening now. They should be very concerned. This is a clear indication of a housing market crash. I've been sharing that on this channel every headline we get where people are got piles of houses, undeveloped houses, unfinished built houses that they can't sell. I've been showing you guys all of that, so I'm not going to take up too much time because I have put it out there. Now, American cities where house prices are crashing fastest, including 4 Texas hotspots. Okay, the red hot housing market is starting to cool, and in some cities, prices are already dropping. Housing prices have soared almost 50% since the pandemic, but fears of a recession tied to Trump's aggressive tariffs have put home buying on pause for many Americans, millions of Americans. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be two type of people that come out of this. People that's gonna wait to the market absolutely crash, and they're scrambling and desperate to sell these for the low. Okay, it is just be too much debt if they did not, that they couldn't get themselves out of. So that's one type of person that's going to take advantage, that is already in preparation right now. So as soon as they see interest rates are all the way down, the market has crashed, they're going to go in and buy up all of the property. And then the second side of this is going to be people who bought homes prior to what's happening now. They are literally going to sink and be stuck with hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt because they're going to be upside down. You bought a house for $400,000 that is now only valued at $190,000, $200,000. Any equity you've taken out of that, anything, any appreciated value goes all the way back down to the value of the home when the market crashed. Okay, I'm sharing this because you're gonna be either or. What was this one? I wanted to show y'all. Told y'all, systems are coming down, and if you don't know, this has happened in biblical times. Okay, the money failed, and there was a economic famine, and that is when God told Joseph exactly what to do. But he prepared Joseph way ahead of time. He said, "Go and buy all the wheat in Egypt. I'm going to make you a businessman in the middle of a famine." Same thing with Isaac. Go sow, and I'm going to yield you 100-fold return in the middle of a drought. Okay? So always two type of people that's going to perish and suffer, and people that's going to prosper and flourish and be happy. But there are systems being dismantled, and there are systems being erected. And here go one of the systems. This man has told everybody. A lot of people upset with him because he has already told everybody. He campaigned on what he was going to do, and he's doing that. I guess people thought it was a joke, right? But he already said that America will be crypto capital of the world. You can't have multiple types of currency. It's going to be one currency, and that's going to be the dominating currency. But now the U.S. Bitcoin reserve bill is only 2 weeks until finalization. 2 weeks, y'all. All these banks have now set up their systems to accept Bitcoin. Crazy, okay? I ain't going to spend too much time there. But let me go over here. I only got a couple more. Think this is the states. Yep. Cities with biggest year-over-year decreases. These are all the areas where housing market is crashing rapidly. California, Texas, Florida, New Hampshire, that area. Okay. but 4 times Texas lands on here: San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and Fort Worth. And this was just the booming uh, state to come and move to. Everybody was migrating here. Everybody. But this is where they are having issues selling homes and completing the projects. That's big. Okay. Portland, Oregon, Orlando, Florida, Sacramento, California, Oakland, California, major cities. These ain't no little small city. These are major cities. Forgot to show y'all that earlier when I went over that. So here we go. You just go to chat. Is the Canadian government expanding their trials for this new inhaled aerosol? And as you can read, yes, they are. This is new inhaled. Why is this still a thing? Developed by McMaster University, known as Aerovax. This needle-free that is designed to offer protection against that and that directly at the site of infection, right? This is something that can be inhaled and something that is aerosol based. Many people have talked about in times past. And I'm just going to say this, okay, because I got to kind of watch what I say and talk in code. Remember the first thing that I just showed you? How do you know that is going to become another demic? If y'all got stuff, y'all can literally spray. Aerosols, drop it in the air, if y'all got that type of stuff. Because a demic has to be a large amount of people to be declared a demic. It has to be a large swath of people to even be considered one of those. So I tell you, my brothers and my sisters, you already know what happened the last time. This is 2.0. You couldn't move around. You couldn't really hang out and do all of the regular schmegular stuff with people that we loved. And, we had to go in stores and different things of that sort, information. This one is coming back again in the middle of an economic crisis. For real, for real. And the president of the United States came out and said today that no, this is not my economy. This is an economy that I inherited that I'm trying to fix and save. However, I want to let all Americans know this will be bad for a while. But then the tariffs will kick in and everything will start trending upwards. Prices start coming down. But everything, and let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to pull it up. Okay, yeah. Here we go. He says, this is Biden's stock market, not mine. I didn't take over till January 20th. Remember that. Tariffs will soon start kicking in, and companies are even starting to move into the USA in record numbers. Our country will boom one day, but we have to get rid of the Biden overhang. This will take a while. Has nothing to do with tariffs. Only that he left us with bad numbers, but when the boom begins, it will be like no other. Be patient. Let me put that on the screen full mass so you're able to see. And that's why I'm here. Okay? That's why I'm here. If we're going to be in this for a while, and y'all got this other little situation happening that you're not really making people aware of, that is brewing, then we can expect some turmoil. That's for sure. We can expect some turmoil, and this is how you can actually help yourself. Help yourself. That's what it's about, helping yourself. Here we go. Okay? This will take a while. Has nothing to do with tariffs. Only that he left us with bad numbers. But when the boom begins, it will be like no other. Be patient. It will take a while for prices to go back. If they go back. If they go back. Okay? This is like the calm before the storm while everything is being put into place. And I have several ways for you to actually be in business. Hi, Sister Astonine. I think I mentioned the last live that my grandmother was in transition, and she transitioned today. Okay, so my grandmother has passed away. Been a very long day, a very sorrowful day. But I just want to let you guys know. I share this, and I only share this as a teachable moment, real quick. Some of you guys will be the only light and love and help in your family. Sometimes some people will be, whether that's financial help, whether that is emotional help, support, whether that is physical labor support. Those of us that have been called to, thank you so much, Nan Garner. Those of us who have been called to be the bridge between the Most High God and our family need to be taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented, to us before what we see becomes worse than what it is. And that's what I'll say. Some of us don't understand why we have to be the odd one out of the family, or the one that the family thinks is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but your eyes is open and you clearly see, okay, if nobody else is going to do it, if my husband's not going to do it, if my wife can't see it and she's not going to do it, I have to do it. And right now we're in the best position that we can be in if we take heed, okay? It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about making your money work for you so that you can, you know, be whatever it is that you need to be in your family first, because that's where it starts. It starts in your family first. You're gonna be a light, and you've been called to be a light in your family first, and then it spreads abroad. So a lot of the opportunities that I'm going to offer, and I really don't like coming by here sharing a lot. I'm really transparent. Sometimes I open my mouth too much in transparency. And some people get offended, but I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to be inauthentic. I like to let people know, you know, what it is in real life, in real time, so that you don't see fake, anything fake. I like to let you know that if you started a business and all hell was thrown at you, you can still business, okay? Especially when you've been called to be a chain breaker. When I tell y'all today, I was just wore out just from all the deaths. And it's like every single time now it's like, well, how do we get these people here to be able to be a part of the funeral? And, how do we get this in place? And, how do we arrange? It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But I'm grateful for this that I'm sharing with y'all, because I probably, if I had to work a 9 to 5, I'd be fired. I had so many deaths. Today is the day that my grandfather passed away last year. Today is the day that my grandmother passed away this year. Okay? One on my mama's side, one on my daddy's side. There's no more matriarchs, which is the glue that keeps the family together. Right? Yesterday was my DC son's birthday. 2 weeks prior to that was my other DC son's death day. And then 9 days prior to that was the one whose birthday was yesterday, his deceased date. And then you have other family members to ensure and help and aid along, make sure you get to go see this person, or you make sure you get to attend the funeral, or you'll have food and stay when you're there, because this part of the family is doing that and you ain't welcome to. It is so much, but I thank God, because this what I'm sharing with y'all has allowed me to be a blessing to my family. I would not be able to work and be able to be in a position to help my family the way that I have. I don't have no complaints, but it is heavy. But in all honesty, you can do it and I can do it. And God is entrusting us to do it for the unlovable ones, for the ones that talk about you, curse you, mock you, for the ones who think you a Fruit Loop, for the ones who can care less about what's going on, for the ones that stop talking to you because of your political belief or your religious belief or your relationship belief. You're the one, and you can do it. And I'm grateful that I don't have to go punch a clock and tell a boss, because I know I would have been fired. All these steps, well, I need time off. We need to prepare. We need to plan. We need to fly and travel to another state. We have to be there for some time. There's other family members that are elderly that are not doing good from this. There are others that are, just had surgeries. There's one just got out of the hospital. So much, okay? So much. But regardless of what goes on, what I love about all of this is if I needed to go to Hong Kong or Honolulu, I could even do this and sell digital products from anywhere in the world. If I needed to escape and get out of this country and go to a foreign country, I'd be able to go there. My business wouldn't be impacted. are affected. If they came back, not if, because they are coming back, but when they came back with another one of them things where they say, hey, everybody is going to be restrained down, and it's going to be bad for those people because they ain't going to know what to do. I was one of those people the last time around. I didn't know what to do. But for the last 5 years, I have been perfecting and mastering my craft and learning this digital space and allowing it to make money. And you don't have to work hard at all. There's so many things you can do with just a set it, forget it method, and you be set for life. Okay. So if I have your permission, I'm just going to demonstrate, give you guys some offers for one, but I want you to see how easy it is for two to literally snatch this up, sell this instantaneously. It's just that simple. We need to make money in minutes. Okay. We need to make money in minutes, 6 figures in seconds. Only because of what is to come. So the very first thing, let me go over here and pull this up. I'm not going to be here long before y'all, okay? If I sound sad, I'm not trying to dampen or, bring down anybody's energy and upbeat attitude, but it's a sorrowful day for me. It's a sorrowful day for my family. It really is. And I've never heard my dad cry. And today was the first time that I heard my dad cry in my whole 46 years of living. And that done something to me in a real way. It done something to me. But this is a digital product that you can literally start selling instantaneously. Okay. It comes with literally everything. And again, the reason why I'm offering a lot of discounts or sales, even though I said that I would not, is because I have family members that I'm responsible for, or that God has entrusted into my care, to make sure that they are okay. And two of those are my parents, being that they're elderly. Okay. And then I have other family members that are not in positions that God has put me in, that need help so that they can get to and fro to go and bid my grandmother farewell. So I have something y'all need. Y'all have something that I need, and we can barter. This is how we barter. Okay. So this is a 7,500. I say 2,500 is 7,500. 7,500 digital products you can sell on demand right now. Right now. Okay. Planners, journals, trackers, pages, reels, and much more. They have a journal for everything. Okay. If I wanted to just click on this faith-based journal, I literally just click it. Okay. I'll scroll it on down. Use this template for a new design. As you can see, this journal is already complete, already ready to go and to be sold. I can just target people who go to church, target people who read their Bible. And as you can see, this just goes on and on and on. Okay. It's about maybe 30 pages. But all I literally have to do is click on this square here. And I already have an image over here. So I can put this image here. Bring this all the way up here to the top. Right there to the corner. And then Stretch it out from this corner so it doesn't lose any of its context. Let's see. Did it go all the way down to the bottom? Nope, it did. So I am going to remove that. Oh, wait a minute. If you make a mistake, you can hit the back button. It's not a big deal. Click on this image. Hit this one is what I'm supposed to hit. Now what I do is click on this image and I come over here to upload and then I just drag it. If I drag it over here like this, there we go. Now I don't gotta shape it, size it, do anything, okay? I could change this color up here of the text. I can make it white. Like that there. It say change all the text to white. I don't want them to change all the text to white, but first page, I'll say yes, change that to white. Okay, if I want this to stand out a little bit more, I can add me an element, like a box. Spread this out a little bit like this here. Bring this in down. Hit this little button right here, transparency, and then turn it down so it becomes see-through, but still where you're able to see the text. And just like that, I have my faith-based prayer journal. I'm ready to sell it. In 5 seconds or 5 minutes or less, I have a whole entire prayer journal that I could sell. Simply taking pictures of what's inside. Here's the cover. I could literally hit share, hit download, and this is where you find out how many pages. It's 17 pages. Hit download like that. Oh. I wasn't trying to download that in real life. Let me go see if I can delete this because I wasn't trying to download it. Okay. Let me get this out. Okay. But literally, you just hit download and you're done. Okay. You're ready to sell. Just that fast. And then if I wanted to come over here and do a new project so that I can sell it, I'm going to do this in 5 minutes too. No. Home. So now I have my journal. I'm now going to create me a video by clicking on this. It's going to ask me what kind of video I want. I'm going to click on landscape. And now I'm going to just go to elements over here in this corner. And I'm going to type in Bible study. See what they got come up here. Okay, I'll put that one there. Just drag it down like this here. Okay, and then I'll hit the plus sign here to add another okay, find something where someone's praying. Find me a video. I'll put that one there. And then I can do this set video as background. Okay. And then I can add me another page. How many seconds is that? That's already 51 seconds. So let me trim it down. I want to keep it under 30 seconds or less. Make that 15 seconds. And then I'll make this one 15 seconds. Okay, so now I want to add me some audio. Another one. So okay, so now I'm gonna put me some text like this. Grab your prayer journal. Here. And then I'll put www.kingdomcome.com. Just say, for instance, that was the website. Okay, so I could put this here on the screen where I don't never have to show my face whatsoever. Put that there like this. Let me minimize it first. And then stretch it back out. Put that there. Put an element there on that. Stretch that out for the same length of the text. Bring this down. Bring it in like that there. Oops. And then turn the transparency down. And then what I could do is come on. I put it in the wrong spot. Put it up right there a little bit. And then what I will do is put that there. And then I'll come back and grab this text. Okay. And now the text is on both screens. And this is what it's going to look like and sound like. Hold on. The text must have. There we go. There we go. Have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. Okay, so just real quick, 5 minutes or less, drag and drop. If I don't like those images, I can always exchange them by coming over here to photos, and I could put woman crying. And then I can go ahead and add that photo in there. Don't do that. I can put this one over here. Okay. And then now it's like this. I can put some other text. Hey, you're not alone. God told me to tell you you're not alone. You know, pick up his word, pray, or whatever the case may be. Grab your prayer journal kit here. And now I could sell this journal for like $7. Okay? $8. $17. $1 a page is 17 pages long. So that's just one of the ways that you can actually use this whole entire list. Let me go back. By simply clicking on, all of it. You have handmade business, small business plan, journaling planner, switch off journal, self-love workbook. That's a whole entire workbook. You got so many workbooks, so many planners, pregnancy bundle, financial bundle, social media bundle, home property bundle, health and wellness bundle, mental health bundle, other bundles, school bundle, back to school, fitness planner, 7-day food diary, chronic illness planner, our journal, medical planner, diabetes planner, our journal, homeschool, gratitude, financial, boss planner, ADHD planner, you name it, it's a whole bunch of them in here. Manifestation journal, self-care journal, you can sell the journal and the planner together as a bundle. There's 50 Canva templates, okay, with emotion logs, wedding contacts, expense tracker, morning check-in, daily gratitude. You have calendars, to-do lists, weekly schedules. All of these things you can sell. 7,500 different ways to get paid. Okay? Back to school alphabet book, pregnancy journal, dream journal. It's just so much. Okay? But we come on down here. The Ultimate Faceless Real Guide, how to do a whole entire business faceless, make 6 figures doing a faceless channel, a faceless guide, a faceless page, Instagram growth, how to grow there, faceless TikTok marketing, how to market, how to sell the stuff that's on this page, okay? I have this whole entire 7,500 done for you digital products for $80. If you want action to make money in minutes, put a 1 in the chat. This is going to help you make money in minutes. Everything on this list, people want. And we have done the research to find out exactly what people want, and not only what they want, what they're buying. Okay. So that Digital planner, you want to make money in minutes. An easy way with multiple streams to make money consistently every day, every week, every month, passively. Next, I want to talk about government contracts. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Y'all know that everything that I do leads back to government contracts. That is my field of expertise. I am a government contracting specialist. The government buys all of these services that I'm teaching. If you can come and do their commercials and animations and all of this stuff, they pay really, really, really well. What I love about government contracting is they are not um, they're not like regular people that we deal with that we got to beg and prime and print, to do business with us. Not them. They are the biggest seller and the biggest spenders in the world. You got people in Africa, Canada, UK, Japan, Paris getting contracts from the United States to build projects and different things of that sort. Educational facilities, all kind of cybersecurity spaces, data centers, all kinds. Felt like I had to sneeze, excuse me. All kinds, but guess what? That ain't the juice. Let me see if I got some of these contracts pulled up already. If I don't, then take me at my word. Okay, but hopefully I got a few of these so you can see the type of money the government is willing to spend with a small business. The government has to spend this money with small businesses, not people, not everyday regular schmegglers, but small businesses. Okay? I just want to get you set up, dressed, looking fresh to do business with the big dogs. That's it. Let me go ahead and find this really quickly. If I can't get to it, it's not at the top, then it is what it is. Is it here? Is this one? No, that's not one. Here we go. So I'm going to leave these up here, okay? Before I get into government contracts, because I do need to stay on target. I'm going to work my way up from low ticket all the way up, okay? If you want this digital done for you in a bag, you can sell these things instantly. Now you don't got to worry about, hey, do I need to, go create something? I don't know about that tool. I don't know how to use it. You ain't got to think like that. Even if you don't need it now, I would have me something for later. Y'all come on and lock everything down again, friends. I'm going to be ready this time. Because just like last time, everything online went up. And everything in person went to poop. Everything in person went to poop. But everything online went up. Netflix went up. YouTube went up. DoorDash went up. Instacart went dumb up. Everybody that had an online place or space. Zoom went up. Okay, online learning went up. Courses and coaches went up. Real talk, okay? So, if this sneeze, oh my goodness. So this is a way to make you some rapid revenue, is where I'm going with this. If somebody would have handed me something like this, I would have, yes. Thank you. Learning AI ain't for the faint. It ain't hard, it's just different. And when people been conditioned to making money and earning money one way, it's like pulling wisdom teeth to get them to see it's a better way, and it does not require all of that labor. And if you don't learn this, you're going to get left behind. Millions didn't take or participate in the .com challenge, and they're struggling right now. They don't have a clue how to do anything online except scroll or play games. Okay? There is people that need these products. People that have been diagnosed with diabetes. Hey, look, you're not in this alone. We're going to get this stuff together. We're going to get them ACH1 levels under control. And we're going to start disciplining ourselves and weaning ourselves and returning back to optimal health. But a man that don't plan is a man that plans to fail. So go ahead and grab my planner down below and let's do this. As a gift with my planner, you get access to my community where you will have other brothers and sisters on this journey with you. Okay? Now you got 2 out of 1. You get my planner, that's paid for. Then you get access to my community. Why am I putting you in my community? Because I'm going to have something else for you. Okay? And now I ain't got to go out and be like, hello, everybody. My name's Tawana. Would you mind, believing in me, taking a chance on me? I don't got to do all of that. They are already in my community. They already know me. It's my community. Okay? I'm going in that community and I'm warming them up. I'm talking with them. Just dropping some gems on them. I don't have to show my face at all. The reason why I come over here is because y'all my cousins and I'm not afraid to show my face. But if I didn't need to show my face or I didn't want to show my face, I can easily, okay, just like this, that camera is off and probably going to stay off so I can turn these lights off. Let me go ahead and turn this a little bit this way as well. If I need to turn the camera around on the other side of the screen, I absolutely will, okay? But I'm going to turn off these lights, which are bothering my eyes. They always do now, and it's probably because I'm always staring at a screen, okay? But I'm faceless. Nobody see my face. You hear my voice, and you see what's on screen. $80, okay? This normally goes for $197 all day long. This is 7,500 ways to get paid. If I want to sell a journal today on self-care and then sell a planner or a checklist or whatever else is on here, then I can sell it as a bundle or I can sell it day by day. Hey, where my real estate folks at? Hey, those struggling to budget their money, look, let's get on one accord. I'm going to show you how to save $1,000 by the end of the year. But you have to cop my budgeting book because I don't want you to just make it. I want you to know how to maintain it. Something like that, okay? $80. I'm going to move on. I have a craft to currency going down this Sunday. It is going to be an intensive. I'm going to show you how to literally make yourself $10,000 every single month utilizing AI tools. Okay? AI is everywhere. Utilizing AI tools, how to make $10,000 a month. I demonstrated to you guys last live how you can make a faceless virtual living character, put it on YouTube and run up a bag. They're making lots of money over there on YouTube, creating these AI generated storytellers. Okay. I can't play the example because when I did on the last one, they restricted and blocked my content, all kind of other foolishness. But there's virtual living characters that you can start a storytelling story with. Okay, I was going to demonstrate, but I don't have a lot of time. That is $197. Last call. You will not hear me mention this because I'm not doing no more workshops. I'm just not. Some may think, oh, I'll catch you next time. Won't be no next time on these workshops. I have other things and tasks to accomplish. Okay. So I have that for $197. I am going to show you how to use something like this. Okay. For your digital product. You can just sell this. $97 for the whole entire $7,500. Done for you. It's already done for you. Okay. Hi, Sister Short. 7,500 different ways to get paid online. That would be my headliner. And then let people just, hey, shop at whoever don't want it, keep on rolling. And whoever do will shop. It's just that simple. Okay, so I have digital products that we're going to be creating, whether that is tangibly, physically, shall I say, something you can hold, hats, socks, mugs, different things of that sort. We're going to talk about necklaces. We're going to talk about Mother's Day, how to run up a big bag before Mother's Day. Okay. We're going to talk about Father's Day and all these other different holidays that they come to rip holes in our pockets. We're going to talk about what, we're going to be doing different. We're going to talk about those things. But this is a workshop you definitely don't want to miss, because I'm going to show you how to get to the bag. I'm going to show you how to create the website to go ahead and collect the bag. And then I'm going to show you how to automate so that you can scale the bag. Once you do it once, you never have to do it anymore. Okay. 4-day workshop. Like I said, it's Mother's Day, it's Father's Day coming up. So many different holidays that are coming up that you can run up a big $10,000 bag over and over and over and over again on rinse, wash, and repeat. It's the fastest way to get some money, y'all. The fastest way to get some money. Creating digital products. If you like to be a creator and you want to learn how to create this, and you say, look, I don't want the done for you $7,500. I want to create some other stuff. Okay. I'm going to talk about how you can create websites for sale and create wealth from making websites. So many different things. I'm going to give you the tools that will help you do this in 60 seconds or less. I'm going to give you templates. It's Mother's Day. It's graduation. Here's the template. Okay. Tell them you're doing, or just post, hey, I'm doing customized pillows. Hey, I'm doing customized necklaces, or whatever it is that you choose. Okay. AI will generate your marketing images for you. And just let me show y'all that. Now, we was just in Canva, and we seen Canva do its big one by making videos over there. Now, this is ChatGPT that makes, let me come back over here. Let me go back over here. I think I use this one. Boss Ladies. Okay. Is this the one I use? No, I did not use. Hold on, y'all. Let me find the right chat. Digital Empire, build up. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe you can get your credit together with ChatGPT. Let me see if I can find this one from earlier. Okay, here we go. This thing will create your images. You don't even got to work hard enough. Just come in here with a prompt. You tell it, I want it to say this, this, that, and I want this to be in its background. Okay? It created all these images. These are AI generated images. Okay? which they did pretty good. They created the images, put the text on there, whole 9 yards. Let me show y'all over here. This is ChatGPT. ChatGPT will create your images. Then you got folks that will create your website, and then you got. So I'm going to show you all of that for $197. Okay, if you want that, put a 2 in the chat. If you want to learn how to create something or use something that's already created, you say, well, I need to set this up on a website, and I need to learn how to leverage automations that these systems have available so that I can pump out content and get paid for doing so. Okay? So if you want that, you can get that. Credit Suite. Let me show y'all what y'all missing out on, boy. Y'all is playing with the game, and before you know it, you ain't gonna have no opportunity because you missed it. You missed it. You missed the movement. You missed the moment. Let me show y'all these contracts first. So I have to go all the way back up here. This is just for a simple transportation non-CDL contract. Okay, 118 million through the Texas Department of Transportation. Here go another one. And just for y'all know, for your information, you see world's first class transportation. These are our contracts. 41,147,000. Up again, Texas Department of Transportation. These are just contracts. Everything that I teach you, everything that I'm telling y'all, it's because I've seen it work. These are the biggest and best spenders in the world. It's how much they're willing to spend, 118 million for transportation services. Okay. If you an author, if you this, if you a speaker, if you an AI prompt engineer, they have resources available for you that they will pay you really well. Credit Suite, that's where I was going to. Let me show y'all how well this Credit Suite is working itself out. And then I only literally have 2 programs after this, okay? 2 opportunities. All right. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, here go one. Where the other one at? Trying to just find this other one. I know I sent it to myself. I probably did, okay? But it's cool. Okay. Watch the Equifax data breach play, and it still works. I want y'all to see that. This is what y'all missing out on. I watched the Equifax data breach play, and it still works. It took 10 days, and Experian deleted bankruptcy, inquiries, and 4 negative accounts. Here go the collections that were deleted. As you can see over here in the red, it says, where my mouse at? delete it, delete it, delete it. Okay. Score went up 78 points to a 691. Literally 900 points from a 700, 29 from a 720. The sweep is working. Okay. Many more of where these come from. Many more of where these are coming from. Let me close out of that. Let me go to the other one. I want to send it to myself. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I don't think did I send that to myself? Hold on. Let me see if I send it to myself because I want y'all to see what you literally are missing out on. Let me send that one. Oh, here we go. I didn't send it to myself. Here we go. So after they get swept, I got a quick 47,000 auto for a client. Not bad for the first client. Okay. This a play right here that'll do you real good. And we actually know how to liquidate, meaning pull the cash from the credit. $47,000. Okay, let me go ahead and pull out 46 something. Pay the person who liquidated my credit card, the banker, not just a random stranger, but the actual banker. And you be $47,000 richer. Okay, so whole play. The credit suite. Show credit together. If it's not, we responsible for our own actions and our own selves. So if you want the credit sweep, I am going to give you the credit sweep that will sweep your negative items off of your report. 7 days or less. Okay? 7 days or less. You can sweep all negative items off your credit. You're also going to get the $200,000 funding play. Go get 75,000 from Navy. Go over here to this bank. It's not about what you read. It's about what you see and you're exposed to. So if y'all want the credit sweep, I got a whole bunch of those. A whole bunch of them I can show you. But for time's sake, people are using the sweep to actually go get the money and put themselves in a wonderful position. Okay. I have that for $97. And then the last two that I have is government contracts. Let me tell y'all, they didn't mess around and let AI get to government contracts. Now you can literally, let me tell y'all all the things you can do with AI. Hold on 1 second. Did I make sure I sent it to myself? Yeah, I did. That was the wrong one. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. Okay. So AI meets government contracts gone crazy. It's going to write proposal for you. No more of you trying to figure out how to write a proposal. It's going to locate your contracts for you. A lot of people be like, how can somebody bid for me? Listen, it's going to locate your local state contracts where they at. Okay. It's going to also locate government buyers in your area. It's also going to locate disaster recovery contract opportunities. Also, it can easily locate primary contracts for you to subcontract with. It can easily locate the middleman method for you. Use the middleman method. It could easily write your capabilities briefings, and it will show you how to beat your own competitors. This AI stuff is off the chain. It really, really is. It's really on another level. It's really on another level, and I have to go because I see my family calling me. But now, government contracting has just gotten smarter, better, wiser, and faster. This is the number one issue, folks. We like, could somebody write my contract up for me, the proposal? It does all of this for you. It will go in there and write you up a whole grant, free money grant template, so you can win, free grants for your business. So many different ways AI could help you, but I am going to show you, okay? I'm going to let 3 people get into my mentorship, and I only can do this for 3. I'll let 3 of y'all get in for $497. Can't do it for everybody, but it's for 3. And we're going to get these contracts in 90 days or less. It's just the way it is. No matter what's going on around, we still going to get these contracts. And we're going to definitely leverage AI to do all the heavy lifting, okay? $497 to get into that mentorship. That mentorship is 12 weeks long. Normally, I ran a sale on it, but normally to get into these mentorships is $5,000. Hands down. Because of the type of valuable information you're going to be exposed to, and you're going to be able to implement, as well as the connections that you need. You think it's money, it's actually connections that you lack. Okay, so I have that mentorship going on. 12 weeks, the coolest, the most amazing people is inside of the inner circle, pretty much in a sense. Last but never least, am I going to tell them? Last but never least, I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, I was thinking about if I should advertise this other program, but I'll leave it there for now. If you are interested in any of the above, 1, 2, 3, I think I got to 4, then the payment information is on the screen as well as in the description of this video. I will send your emails to you, okay? Any questions for me before I go? I literally have 3 minutes to get off. Need to call my relatives. Anybody have any questions? And I will wait as I'm shutting down. Instagram. I have an opportunity, okay, for us to come together and buy land, turn around, sell that to the government. I have a lot of plans and a lot of opportunities for us to be in a position of upwardness, not downwardness. I can't force feed you or coddle your hand. Only God himself can change a man's heart or his mind, but we are living in very crucial and critical times. And I know, all right, y'all, I'm out. I will see you guys soon.